What is the #1 way you make money as a college student? How much would you say you spend every single month? What is the bougiest thing you've seen a Harvard student do? How much would you say you make every single month?
$80K hedge fund internship over the summer.
$80K over the summer. Dang! Ooh, it's good to be back, baby. Now, the last time we were at Harvard, we asked a ton of different students exactly how they made their money and ended up getting some pretty crazy numbers like
40 grand doing an internship at Amazon.
40 grand at Amazon. What? But even though we got some great financial advice from some of the brightest people in the world, there was still one thing missing that Harvard's notoriously known for more than anything else. Genius students making a shit ton of money. So today we're back on the Harvard yard with brand new students, even more questions, and a goal to find the most successful students on campus that really do make a shit ton of money. Let's do it. So we're gonna cut out all the BS today. I have a very serious question for you. You gotta be honest with me though, okay? Who's your favorite singer?
Oh, that was not what I was expecting.
Favorite singer's gotta be Taylor Swift.
Oh, a Swiftie. Okay, right off the bat today. All right.
I'm gonna have to go with Bad Bunny.
Maybe Hosier?
Billie Eilish.
Bruno Mars.
Ooh, that's my favorite answer all day. Love Bruno Mars.
My favorite singer is probably Tyler, the Creator. Close second is Erykah Badu.
Wow, you are a man of very good taste over here. Okay, I like that. Well, now that we're best friends, you ready to get into it?
I'm ready to get into it. Let's hear it.
All right, let's do it. So first question, what is your name? Where are you from? And what are you studying here at Harvard?
My name is Cosimo Fabrizio.
Jahir Tinel.
George Ivanovic.
Christian Kalhane.
Erica.
Joshua. Ruben. If you can't tell from my accent, I'm from the UK. I'm originally from South Orange, New Jersey.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Lincoln, Massachusetts.
Brockton, Massachusetts, which is like 30 minutes away from here.
I am from Montenegro. It's a very small country close to Serbia.
Germany. I'm a visiting student for half a year.
I am from California and I study neuroscience.
Computer science.
Environmental science and public policy.
Psychology and African American studies on a pre-med track.
Government with a potential secondary in economics.
Economics and government. So if you put the two worst Harvard majors in a person, I'm the person.
I study molecular biotechnology.
Oh, wow. Dang, that's very, very fancy. Okay. And what do you plan on doing with that degree?
That is such a good question. Trying to figure that out right now because I really don't have any idea.
Still figuring it out.
I still haven't figured that out yet, but once I do, you'll be the first to know.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing afterwards. Maybe IB, not really sure. Maybe consulting.
Starting consulting, like get MBA after.
Probably pursuing a PhD maybe, or joining consultant even.
Practicing law, presumably, but still figuring it out.
I'd love to go to law school and work for the EPA as a litigator.
Probably law school, hopefully in an academia sort of way as opposed to a sellout way, but we'll see.
Going to a big law firm.
Any specific type of law?
Probably transactional corporate, just like that boy over there.
Did some work in the government, liked it, trying out a law firm this summer, and then we'll go from there. I think I'm going to go back to my country, start a company. That's my goal, and hopefully stay there. I think it's the most beautiful place to live in.
Future business owner.
I hope so. Yeah, I think that's the best route.
That's so awesome. I love that. And if you were to give a ballpark range, what do you hope to make salary-wise once you graduate Harvard?
Pretty high. I think most Harvard students can expect a pretty high salary on graduation, but
I mean, the goal would be like 6 figures coming out of college.
Hopefully like 300K.
235, 300 to like 600K.
I don't know. I'd love to make any money at all.
I do want to work for the state, so that's on the lower side, maybe anywhere from 80 to 130.
Hopefully at least 100K.
100,000 or something like that. Starting salary for most law firms is around 230,000, and then with bonuses added on top of that for clerkships or other things that could be firm dependent, it could go a little bit higher. So just trying to make Ma happy, gotta get her Fenty products,
Hey, you gotta treat moms well.
I don't get really satisfaction from having money, and I really want to go back home, so.
I would say at least a livable range. I'm not really too set on how much I'm being paid yet.
The range is endless.
The range is endless.
Yeah.
0 to infinity.
Yes.
And beyond.
And that's the goal, ladies and gentlemen. And now getting into the more nitty-gritty questions here. If you were to give an estimate, on average, how much would you say you spend every single month?
Spend every single month. Ooh, that's a great question.
how much do I spend a month?
I'm not gonna lie, there's a reason I'm going into that job. I'm broke. We don't be spending a lot these days.
Probably not a lot, honestly. Around maybe 150.
150.
Under $200.
Oh, nothing. My credit card bill last month was $17. I've got a meal plan. I've got everything that I need.
Look at you. That is amazing. Very frugal. Okay.
I would have to say I spend so much on food, so probably a good $300.
$500-600.
couple hundred. I try to keep it low.
Less than like maybe $750 for sure. Now that I'm saying it, no, it's got to be less than $500.
Under like $400.
$300 to $500.
$600 every month.
$600. All right, and what do we spend on usually?
Mainly food. I spend a lot of food because I mean the dining hall is not the greatest, but
Food, so mostly takeout.
Usually food.
Food, Ubers.
Food and like online shopping.
Mainly clothes. That's all I buy is like clothes.
A lot of food. There's a lot of good restaurants in Harvard Square.
I love Pinocchio's to death, or like Felipe's.
Felipe's burrito, late night, something like that. I'm trying to think about it. No, it's got to be maybe even less than $500.
Like Red Bull from CVS, maybe coffee if it's like a pretty bad week, but
I'm trying to get rid of my coffee addiction because I realize I spend like $10 a day. Because when I go and get a latte, then I'm like, oh wait, I need to get chocolate croissant too. So
I mean, you can't have one without the other. Come on now. And kind of building off of that, how much would you say you make every single month?
At the moment, not that much.
I am a student, so I make zero. If anything, my bank account is going down by the minutes.
well, I don't do a job, but I'm in ROTC, so I get like $420 a month for stipends.
I would say I make about $300 every month.
Probably like $200.
Like maybe $200 a month.
Close to 400, 600.
Few hundred per month. Over the summer, that would probably change to like 1,000.
I make money from doing little consulting stuff around various research assistant positions.
So I have 2 like paid internships here on campus. That's maybe like a cumulative 10 hours for both of them, and they both pay like $17 to $21 an hour. So I'm making maybe like $700 a month.
$1,200 I think. I make about $300 a week doing research.
What kind of research do you do?
Oh, it's a little complicated. It's something along the lines of like white people are declining as a share of the population and how that contributes to white nationalism.
Wow. That is, holy shit, okay, look at you. Now the question that everybody's been waiting for here. What is the #1 way you make money as a college student?
#1 way you make money as a college student? Nah, I'm not co-signing feet pics, I'll be real.
I think for me it's getting an on-campus job just because it's like the easiest. You can like walk to wherever you need to be.
Most college students here tend to be either research assistants or like TFs for classes, which makes a pretty decent amount of money.
I do a lot of tutoring, especially for high schools.
I work in a lab, so I get paid $20 an hour.
So I work for the Office of Gender Equity. I'm like a programmer for the Office of Sustainability.
So I work in fundraising with the Alumni Association because I'm on a full scholarship over here. So I help other students basically get the same scholarships here.
Honestly, I have to say there's a lot of content creators actually, ironic. But yeah, there's a lot of content creators, at least on my side, especially being like a track athlete. I'm too camera shy usually, so I'm surprised I'm doing this. But
Wow, well, I'm very honored to be pushing you out of your comfort zone today.
Honestly, go on and start your own business. Do a little something new.
Some people get involved in like startups, more entrepreneurial stuff. I'm a musician, so I'll gig sometimes as well.
Do you have any experience in entrepreneurship at all?
I ran a gas station before I came here.
Really?
I did consulting projects with real clients, gave me really diverse insights into different industries, different work environments.
Right now I'm starting something with my friend back home, making HR software for private clinics. So that's the plan.
Wow, you make that sound like it's no big deal. That's pretty awesome. So what was like the average amount of a transaction when you were doing consulting?
Right around 10,000 euros.
It increased a lot every year just because of the dynamics of the area, but around 100K in revenue per month.
Well, you're the first entrepreneur we found today. That was our whole mission, is to find like an entrepreneur that actually has an up and coming business. You did it, we fulfilled our mission. And then I have a couple rapid fire questions for you here.
All right, rapid fire, let's go.
Ooh, you ready?
Yeah, super rapid.
All right, let's do it. What is the biggest purchase you've ever made?
Biggest party?
Purchase.
Oh.
biggest purchase I've ever made?
Oh man, I don't know.
My tuition.
Probably surfboard.
Plane tickets to a music festival?
Oh, my computer. I bought a computer last semester.
My laptop.
Probably my laptop.
MacBook?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, always a killer, always a killer.
That I could think of, probably these headphones, man. I don't make big purchases. These were maybe like 400 or something.
Probably the coat I'm wearing. It was like $200 and something when I got it.
I think that's a trumpet for 2,500.
Ooh, I have a signed Manchester United jersey from their 08 Champions League final, and that was like $1,200, which is a lot.
Worth it?
It was worth it, yeah.
Hey, and that's all that matters. What is the bougiest thing you've seen a Harvard student do?
Bougiest thing.
Oh, that's a good question. There's just so much, I feel like.
Buy a new car on their computer in class.
Wow. But yeah, that is definitely up there for sure.
Definitely like take Uber to classes.
Call an Uber for like a 2-minute walk.
Like Uber to and from class.
I've seen kids just take Ubers from one side of the yard to the other, so.
Our campus is tiny. It's like a 10-minute walk max. They Uber.
I think I know of a few students who have like private jets that they'll fly sometimes like on the weekend.
I mean, people have a lot of bougie clothes.
People wear some stupidly expensive stuff.
Walk around in like straight up Louis, like
people wearing Gucci shoes.
I seen like a person like wearing like a Van Cleef 10 motif necklace and then a bracelet on top of that.
You see people coming from like the mail centers with like 20 different boxes and it's all like designer stuff. And you're like, oh, okay, so they're rich as fuck. So,
what is the most amount of money you've heard a Harvard student make while they're still at Harvard?
Like millions range probably with their business.
Millions of dollars in their. What?
Oh, I definitely heard people making like 40 to 50K doing like consulting during the summers and stuff like that.
There's a lot of people who do like internships while they're in classes and stuff like that, particularly in finance, are pretty well paid.
80K hedge fund internship over the summer.
80K over the summer.
I've heard like 100K sometimes.
Wow, oh my gosh. 100 grand, dang, okay.
People think we're worth a lot more than we might be.
Hey, I mean, 80 grand, I wouldn't turn it down.
Maybe 1K a month, like because people do things on the side, like have businesses and stuff.
People who are in startups do a lot. They can work for like a little startup for 3 months and make like $30,000. I have friends who are getting summer internships that are like in those figures.
$30,000,
Yeah.
dang, okay. Maybe I need to start hitting up these people.
I guess so.
That's amazing.
I don't know if they've talked about it or if it's like their parents or them, but probably a couple million.
A couple million. Holy shit. Okay, wow. And I have one final question for you here. It's a little more philosophical. Oh, yeah. Do you think that money equals happiness?
No, not at all.
I don't think so. No, definitely not.
I don't think money equals happiness, but I do think there's a certain level of money required to maintain a comfortable life that can contribute to your general happiness level, yes.
I think if you have money, it can make you like happier, but I don't think money equals happiness, if that makes sense.
If happiness and freedom are closely related and money unlocks freedom, I think you need like a base level amount of money to get that base level amount of freedom, which then opens up the possibility to happiness.
It's a huge enabler, I think, and it enables you to do whatever you want, but it's not really equal to happiness now.
I'll just take it as an absolute. I'll say yes for now.
Why is that?
Because I'm broke and I've seen money makes me happier.
Yeah, to a certain point. I wish I had more money because it'll be nice, but I'm happy in other ways too.
I don't think money equals happiness. I think happiness is something you're just gonna have to get through, interpersonal relationships, and happiness will come, so do whatever makes you happy.
Life is about finding love and meeting people and not about making money.
I'm fine with the amount of money that I have right now, and the things that make me happy are pretty simple, so.
It's people for me, so yeah, friends, family, that's the most important.
Oh, I love that.
Like Vin Diesel talk. Oh, it's only family.
Yes, just like Vin Diesel. I love it. Even better than Vin Diesel.
Like my biggest money hack is don't spend money.
Hey, easy as that. I mean.